Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am Dark Xeno Knight, and this is Battlefield 4 Fridays. Now in the background, you see me playing on China Rising Silk Road. Yeah, Silk Road. I am going mainly as a gunner in the tank. I'm trying to finish off the Phantom Menace, assignment. Now, everybody knows, if you follow any of the news of Battlefield 4, what's been going on. There's been a lot of talk and a lot of update on the Battlefield 4 Reddit, and now we've heard a lot of information from DICE themselves. Here we go. I want to start mowing them down the street here. Yeah, these guys running around. And so I don't even know where to start here. We have news from EA, DICE. We have news from AMD on the Mantle product, which is now in full beta swing. We just had, the time of this recording, there is a 1.4 or 1.5 gig patch out for the PC. And they are finally going to do the vehicle balancing, weapon balancing, a few changes to grenades, and they're going to start a player appreciation month here in February. Dear God, I don't even know where to start with this whole thing. I don't want to make this a long video. I don't want to make this a short video. There's so much information. My mind is twirling, my head is spinning, and it's Friday. I just want to take a day and sit and try to absorb it all. But as it says, we are going to get a full patch here. End of January, we're getting a full patch for PC. I don't know about you console players. I think they are in the works of getting it too. They're going to do a vehicle update. I can't believe I missed that sniper on a rock. Can you see that? Unbelievable. Dark, what are you doing? Just missing the dude on the rock. But they are going to balance some of the vehicle changes. The biggest change is going to be with the AA. The other night I played around, and again, I couldn't get a jet in the air, a helicopter in the air, because the AA was just camping our spawn from across the map. And luckily, I knew the guys playing. I knew the server. I'm always in the same servers. I try staying in the same ones that work well for me. Because I haven't had as many problems as the other people out there have had, and I feel bad about that, because I can't talk about the issues if I'm not running into them. That's the big thing, Everybody's like, oh, I want to put the bullet in the dice, saying this is the bad thing, this is the bad thing, this is the bad thing. I really can't talk about the bad if I don't see it and I don't run into it. I do run into a server lag every once in a while. The updates, now we're going to start getting updates to guns. The DRMs are finally going to get useful now, which I'm kind of mad. They're finally going to become buffed. I've only got one left to unlock, and I've gone through that whole headache. The Player Appreciation Month, they're going to unlock all the tree for the DRMs, the handguns, the shotguns for the premium players. I think for basic players, you're going to get shotguns and handguns, which are just handguns. I don't know, one of the ones that they found people haven't been playing much of. To me, this is not a huge deal. I'm a lifer on Battlefield franchise. I play a lot of it, so I know what I'm getting into. Now, a few others, they've given a hard time to DICE about it. To me, this is we're going to try bringing as many people back into the Battlefield franchise, and we're going to give them the guns that nobody's really been using the whole time in the player data, since release, and to see if their changes work, how well these people do. Oh, the squishy is a-talking, folks. You hear that in the background? The squishy is a-talking, I'm burping. Yeah, I do a lot of my videos with my kids around, folks. It's just one of those things. So the DRM's getting a fix. The handguns are getting unlocked for everybody in February. If you log in every day throughout February, they're going to give you one battle pack, which is kind of cool because that means there's a lot of unlocks they're going to give people for free. Again, a lot of people are complaining, it's just something to get them in the game. Hey, you know what? The game's a lot of fun if you could look past the problems. I've always told everybody it takes 3 to 6 to 9 months to fully patch a game. Look at a lot of the games that are popular out there. They have a huge following, they have a lot of patches, a lot of updates, especially if you get into games 7 months later, you're downloading some big patches, catch up to everybody else. This dude, I can't believe I missed that one too. So my tank driver wasn't the quickest, but hey, it happens. You get that every once in a while. But so that's the one thing. You got to give them the benefit of the doubt. You got to give them time to work all through the data that they've received from players, from the servers, from the crash logs, from everything else. And no, I am not paid by EA to say this stuff, folks. I know that's a whole nother issue that I'm not even going to touch because I'm an extremely small channel. I don't get any offers from any of the big guys to go to promote things. If I did get an offer to promote thing, I'm going to tell you flat out, this is a promotion video. This is why I'm doing it. This is what I see. If I'm given a product, again, I'm going to tell you, this is a product I was given. This is what I'm going to say about it. Here we go. All the stuff that I talk highly about, I've spent my own money on. My Logitech keyboard, mouse, the AverMedia video card, capture card that I talk about, I bought with my own money after doing research, and I've had a lot of luck with it. And as you guys can see from all my videos, it works really well for me altogether. So that's the other big issue on YouTube. The whole EA, Microsoft paying for things. Don't get me wrong, EA and Microsoft aren't the only ones out there doing it, folks. If you think they're the only ones, I got a bridge to sell you in Brooklyn, and I got oceanfront property in Arizona. So those are the big things there. Also, I read, somebody made a comment to another big YouTuber saying that, secret contracts are illegal here in the US. If that was the case, then I believe the United States government should go to jail, because there's secret contracts all the time going on. There are contracts for every company out there that are secret, that the public doesn't know about. That's what's called a contract. The only people that need to know about it are point A and point B, or the two people, the guy that wants to give the contract out and the guy accepting the contract. Now, we don't know, you can look at any major sport figure out there and be like, I want to see your contract. They're going to tell you, no, there's only a few things they need to give you in that contract. Who they signed with, who the agreement was between, and if there was a dollar amount that needs, declared due to federal law. Other than that, I'd say no one needs to know the terms and conditions of every contract. That's how it goes in the States, folks. Anybody that thinks that, secret contracts don't exist in the States, they do. Trust me. I worked for many companies and I've seen them happen. If you've ever worked with government work, you would not believe the kind of contracts they go through, and then they tell you, as soon as it's signed, you are not to discuss this, and the story, this doesn't exist until the job's done. It's how it goes. It's how the world works. It happens in the US and it happens in every other country. Every company does it, whether you want to admit it or not. I'm not fanning, I'm not protecting, I'm just telling you the facts that I know. So that's how it goes, and that's how it is. This guy blows us up, I believe. I wasn't paying attention. I believe we get C4'd right here. I can't remember now. This match went on for like a half hour to hour, I don't know. So that's what I'm going to say for that, about the whole EA, Microsoft, buying YouTubers. The whole Fan Appreciation Month is more about getting people back in the server so DICE can figure out what's really going on with this and that. The balancing is finally coming that we knew was coming. Of course, it took them 2 months longer than it should have, but hey, they're going across what, 5, next gen consoles, current gen PC, they have the tablet. There's so many factors in that, it's impossible to figure out the balancing issues. So that's that one. We're finally getting the gun tweaks that we think need to be done. They're putting the MTAR back to the BF3 settings. They're giving the DRMs a little bit of a higher kick. They're giving the handguns a little bit of a standing chance whenever you're in a pistol fight against guys with assault rifles. So all in all, I'm looking forward to the changes. Yeah, it kind of sucks that I've worked through so much of it before the changes, but that's half the challenge. That's half the fun to say, okay, I've learned this way. Let's see what they've changed it. Let's work from here. So until next time, I will see you guys out there on the battlefield. If you like this video or think I'm a total idiot, please tell me. Please like. Please downlike. Please share. It's just the only way I know how you guys feel is if you tell me. There's the C4, and that's where we're gonna end. Take care, everybody.